What's up guys, Bridget here. Low investment, high returns. Our next fun and relaxing strat is Ultimatum. Last league I had fun with it and wanted to try out my luck again. I ran 40 maps with Ultimatum and collected all the loot in a separate tab as always. Tracked how much profit we made with wealthy Exile. On average I spent 4 minutes on the map and the encounter was around 3 minutes long. The 40 maps took me 2 hours and 40 minutes. Please keep this in mind when we reaching the profit section. I just want to show what was my Atlas passive tree, but honestly guys, I was only focusing on the ultimatums, so any other, I would say, mechanic, any other nodes that I allocated on the tree doesn't really matter because I was running tier 16 white maps and without any modifiers because you know Ultimatum is not really care about the map quantity, item rarity and so on, only the catalyst, but we was converting the catalyst to inscribed ultimatums. I took all the good ultimatum nodes such as like Brave the Tower. Ultimatum Buzz drops a full stack of random catalysts, and by the way we was forcing out the Trial Master fight every single encounter, so we was always getting at least one full stack random catalyst, and we was taking here the worthy of the present. Inscribed ultimatums found in your map have 50% chance to increase currency rewards, and honestly this is very good because this is increasing the chance you were getting a divine inscribed ultimatums, and also you were getting increased chance to contain divine orbs as well in the reward window, and all the return nodes literally just increasing the chance this one will appear the inscribed ultimatum rewards. Down there I took like this. I know it looks very weird, but I take the survive the Assault. The reason for this, my build can AFK, literally I'm not pressing one single button and just complete the encounter. So this was absolutely a no-brainer for me, and honestly I feel like the survive is, I would say, the fastest one because it's a fixed time and simple as that. You don't need to do anything besides just survive, right? And I took the little notes here because so sometimes you were getting like the protect the altar, kill all the monsters, stand in the stone circles. These little notes just helping you to make your ultimatum much easier, so such as like, you know, your altar will have more life, it will require less monsters to kill, reduce survive duration, and also increase radius. This is all is making much easier the whole process. Here I took the full wheel with the prove yourself worthy. Ultimatum modifiers in your maps starts a tier higher if possible, and there is a chance to be duplicated the rewards, and that is very nice guys, you will see in a second. So I got lucky with this one at least one time, and I don't want to spoil anything. So, and we using stand your ground. Ultimatum encounters in your maps get 3% reduced radius each round, but it will also count as you completed additional round because the additional rounds is making the rewards much better. So let's talk about what scarabs I was using and what map I was running. So as I mentioned earlier guys, I was running a white tier 16 map and I choose City Square, but you can choose any easy layout map such as like Jungle Valley, Dunes, Mesa, City Square as well. That is, you can quickly just scout around and found the ultimatum encounter and start the encounter and then just leave the map. This is what I was doing. And the scarabs that I was using an ultimatum scarab because I was not getting all the nodes on the Atlas passive tree to force out the ultimatum encounter, and I was using 2 ultimatum scarab of bribing, as you can see here. This will grants you it counting the waves you completing 2 additional rounds, so this is for total 4 additional rounds, making much better the rewards. And we was using ultimatum scarab of dueling. It will be always led to a unique boss if possible. Honestly, it's always possible, so you will finding the boss every single 10 round and just you kill it and you will getting, I would say, very high percentage chance to a unique a full stack of catalyst and a unique ring every single time with a random catalyst on it. And I was using ultimatum scarab of inscription. Ultimatum encounter rewards in area offering catalysts will offered inscribe ultimatum to the map owner instead. So every single time when you getting a catalyst reward, it will transition to inscribe ultimatum that can contain like sacrifice like 10 KS and you getting back 20 KS or 1 divine, 2 divine, and so on. And obviously it can have like unique items as well, but I feel like unique items was very worth less for me. Now let's talk about the prophet and what we got, guys. So once again, so we got a bunch of catalyst, as you can see here. So I got attributes catalyst 90, I got tainted catalyst 187, which is very nice and very nice money as well. And surprisingly, we got 30 prismatic catalyst. This is very expensive as well. And I got fertile catalyst as well, 30. Surprisingly, they both dropped 30. So it's just an accident. Now let's talk about the big ticket items. First, guys, I found one single glimpse of chaos with nearby enemies have malediction. This is worth 10 divine alone, this implicit. So this is a very, I would say, very lucky, because if you're considering 16 helmet, I feel like this is lucky. This is I would say this is a lucky drop, but this is, I would say, the most lucky drop that we got the whole map testing. And as you can see, I got 11 divines, so there was sometimes, you know, 2 divine got doubled and 1 divine suddenly not get doubled and so on. Although, let's talk about the inscribed ultimatums. So as you can see here, this row is literally just chaos orbs. So you sacrificing chaos orbs and you getting back the double amount. We got a bunch of exalted orb ones as well. I summarized all of them. In a second I will show it the whole document. So the exalted orb is very nice, by the way, guys, because exalted orb is like almost 30 chaos each, so that is worth to run. And yes, guys, we got a bunch of divine ones. So you need to sacrifice 1 divine orb and you getting double, or 4 divine. You can see here, this is, by the way, absolutely free. So this is, you literally just running around 2 minutes and you will getting 4 divine for reward. And an additional 1 divine here, and we got 1 single 8 divine with defeat waves of enemies. And honestly, this is only dangerous because it has the ruin mod. So I would need to pay attention, but I will run it soon. Okay, so I will run on stream. So, you know, a little content. And yeah, another 1 divine here. All the other, by the way, guys, all the other inscribed ultimatums not really interesting, by the way, because we got a bunch of like blessed orbs or like unmaking orbs. Now let's check out what Wealthy Exile has to say. So the whole tab currently is worth 40 divine, but you have to know Wealthy Exile cannot understand the implicit worth on this one, or the inscribed ultimatums with divines or exalted orb or the chaos ones. I made a separate summary, so let's talk about this one, guys. So as you can see here, we got 230 chaos total inscribed ultimatums. This is around 1 divine, a little bit more than 1 divine, but I will not nitpicking on that one. 26 exalted one with 780 chaos, that is 3 divine, a little bit more than 3 divine once again, but you know, I rounding down, and 15 divines worth of inscribed ultimatums, so these ones. And I can safely say I can complete all of this, because once again, this build can complete easily any sort of ultimatum challenge. And 10 divine for the malediction helmet once again, and this is for total 29 divines, 40 divines for all the other stuff that Wealthy Exile was adding together, and 69 total divines. Nice, right? I need to raise your attention. Wealthy Exile also undervaluing the fertile catalyst and prismatic catalyst, because in the game the currency exchange much expensive, literally like we're talking about like 3 chaos differences, and that is, you know, adding together, because, you know, some people just maybe just price fixing on the side. The investment was 40 ultimatum inscription, that was 33 chaos, dueling 200 chaos, right? That was the most expensive. 80 bribing, because we was able to use 2 of this, right? Because it's limit 2, 48 chaos, 40 ultimatum, scarabs 10 chaos, and total 291 chaos. So this is why I said Low investment, high returns. This is absolutely low investment. This is a little bit more than 1.5 divine, around that, and we got back 70 divine total, which is kind of good, by the way. And honestly, this was a very relaxing with this build, guys, because once again, guys, this build can just literally AFK in the ultimatums, and just, you know, it will getting completed over time. What can I say about Ultimatum, guys? A very fun strategy, and honestly, if your build can handle whatever mods you click on it, then it will become a very relaxing and fun experience, and you just literally collecting loot. So overall, my opinion, I had fun with this one, and I will try out the more expensive variant when you're using the catalyzing as well. That is literally like 150 chaos per scarab, so I will spend like almost 6k chaos orb. So I hope you will have luck if you're trying out your luck with Ultimatum. Till then, guys, thanks for watching. I was Pidget. See you next time.